Hello, today we talk about the Australian wildfire in 2019 and 2020. In this video, you will see the ecological impact, the causes, and what happened. Enjoy it!
Australia is no stranger to bushfire. However, the 2019 to 2020 season proved to be unprecedented in many ways. The first major bushfire began even before the official arrival of spring in June, and the new out-of-control fires sprang up at the beginning of September 2019. The fire situation worsened significantly at the beginning of the November 2019 with increasing temperatures and a prolonged drought. In January 2020, a wave of heavy rain finally brought relief in some areas hit by bushfire, but was nowhere near sufficient to extinguish the fires. It did provide a respite for firefighters in some areas who has seen only occasional breaks in the weather in the previous months. Hotter temperatures, drought, and high wind escalated the crisis again over the first week in February. In mid-February, an extremely heavy rainstorm allowed the firefighters to contain all of the fires in South Wales. All the fires were either extinguished.
The Australians said to have remembered the wildfire of the Black Summer. Millions of hectares of vegetation devoured by flames and about 3 million of animals missing. Mike Clark, zoology professor, said, "When you walk through a border forest, the most surprising thing is the absence of noise." For Christopher Dickman, professor of terrestrial ecology at the University of Sydney and a member of the Australian Academy of Science, who supervised the project, said, "These results produce a shock even among researchers. Billion native vertebrates are simply enormous. It is such a surprising figure that it is incomprehensible. Many natural resources are destroyed by fire. The biodiversity that a forest fire extinguishes in a few hours can take centuries to rebuild. This is what environment will call a total change of state."
What we can do to reduce forest fires. Forest fires are relatively a normal phenomenon considered as areas as part of the natural dynamics of many ecosystems. However, its disproportionate extension and destructive power contribute to negative and irreversible environment impacts for our planet. In fire control, we must continue to develop best practice to assess, address, and control their impacts in the best possible way favorable. In the addition to promoting new technologies that make the detection and early extinction more efficient. Likewise, we must remain active in the fight against climate change, doing everything necessary to live with the new climate without compromising the survival of the life on the planet, seeking a balance between mitigation and adaptation measures.
The Australian bushfires around the turn of the year 2020 generated an unprecedented perturbation of stratospheric composition and radiated balance. Australia's severe 2019-2020 wildfires acted like a volcanic eruption, slightly cooling the globe. Wildfires are a common occurrence in Australia, known there as bushfire. They develop during the summertime and are most common in dry inland areas. Australia's fires blew smoke 19 miles into the sky, similar to a predicted nuclear blast. Forest fire increased carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere, contributing to the greenhouse effect and climate change. In addition, ashes destroy much of the nutrients and erode the soil, causing flooding and landslides. Tips to prevent forest fires. Make a fire-safe zone around your house. Make sure firefighters can find and access your home. Keep a flammable object away from fire. Never leave a fire unattended. Drown all fires. Do not store firewood in the fire-safe zone.